Hey there, Gemini. This reading is for you. It's timeless, so when it finds you, it is meant for you. All right, what do we got here? Wolverine, fierceness. We got the number 5. Okay, could be dealing with a life path number 5, or some sort of adversity or challenge. Okay, and maybe it's just starting to turn you into a kind of a mean, nasty person. Is this you? Or is there somebody in your energy that's this person? I'm not trying to shift the blame here. I don't know who it is. Maybe somebody in your energy is fighting dirty. That's the message I'm getting here. Yeah, you have an adversary in your energy. Somebody to be cautious of. This person is not playing around anymore. Okay. Wolverine. Oof. It's gnarly. Maybe they're trying to get you stuck in that kind of an energy of feeling angry and frustrated. Let's get some more on this for the Geminis. Da da da. It's Mother's Day after all. Okay. What's on the bottom here? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Just kind of taking a little break, a little rest. Trying to save some money, hopefully. Yeah, there was a tower and an ending. Wow. Boom, boom, boom. Right here. And now everything's out of balance. You can't communicate with this person or talk to them. You haven't seen them. You're keeping away from them. Trying not to make any foolish moves. I feel like, what is this? The 5 of coins. Yeah, being left out in the cold. Keeping to themselves here. Not reaching out, not trying to communicate. Just keeping up the boundaries of the no contact. Okay, then we have the Page of Cups and the Star. It's like there's no hope for this situation here. I really don't feel like it's working out. There's the Hermit in the reverse. This person stepped out of their comfort zone. And they started a new cycle elsewhere. Yeah, they moved on. They're doing new things. On to new things. Okay, they've got a Leo and a Scorpio in their energy. And Taurus. Magician. Yeah, that was a lot there. A whole story is the underlying energy. What do we got here? 10 of Cups. And the Empress in reverse. And the Moon. And Page of Wands. Yeah, there's been no communication. Okay. No contact. They've been keeping themselves hidden. Keeping what they're doing hidden. Yeah. See, they just dropped out of the picture. Maybe they're focusing on their own cups, their own life, a new cycle. And so are you. Now, it might be a little bit difficult, to start this new cycle. Maybe you have somebody on the horizon that's going to bring you more happiness here. Rejection is protection. Maybe it just wasn't the right fit. But the way that they took the exit was very fierce. Okay, they're very guarded and protected, and they're not willing to talk, is the message that I'm now getting here. King of Wands in reverse. Somebody has lost all the passion here. Could be dealing with the fire sign. But they're not planning on rekindling this. Maybe you're not planning on rekindling it. Okay? It seems like you've hoped for it, but it just backfired. Every time you try to make an effort, it backfires. One more. Okay, yeah, there's no victory here with this ending. It was very fierce, abrupt, to the point, almost shocking, slightly mean. It's like they weren't having it anymore, or you weren't having it anymore. Maybe this is you. Maybe you ended it. You had to bite back. Rawr. This ain't working. I want love or nothing. If you're not passionate about me and you don't want me, then bye. See the door. Maybe you're really guarded right now. I sense you're both really guarded. There might have been happiness at one point, but it seems like that cycle ended. What do we got here? 5 of Cups. Moving forward towards your happiness, okay? Getting the justice that you deserve, all right? There was no progress with this. I mean, you didn't want to walk away from it, but there was a lot of conflict, a lot of arguing and fighting, and it's hard to transition out of this. But it's like you really have no choice but to move forward here. You know, you just got to make the decision to do it. Maybe you've tried, maybe it's difficult. Let's get another card on this. Ooh, 2 wanted to come out. Agape love and Starborn. This is the 3 now in the upright. Things are about to crack. Things are about to get exposed. Maybe this is a twin flame. Agape love. You were born this way. Maybe you're just starting to come into this realization. And that's why there's all this fire and fierceness. Because you guys are like psychically connected here. Okay, whatever was going on behind the scenes, it didn't work. It didn't work. It caused an ending. It was, you know, maybe somebody tried to hide it, but it got exposed. Some sort of rebirth is about to happen, okay? It's just starting to crack open. You're just starting to crack the case, perhaps. Explore ceremony, magic, spells, protection, moon water. Somebody might have been doing magic here. Okay. But it backfired, you know, like a boomerang. And we are going to have that full moon. You may want to do a cord cutting ceremony or some sort of a release ceremony with the moon water. I would go on Google and research all that. You might find some videos on TikTok about it. I always do. It's witch talk. Okay? But, you know, there's good magic, there's bad magic. You never do magic to harm anyone. And just be careful, you know. Sometimes it doesn't work out how you think it's going to. It could backfire, for sure. So be very careful of that. Very careful. Let's get a love card on this for the gems. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in the relationship. And then free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Oh, look, a unicorn. I've been getting a lot of unicorn energy lately. Take back control of your life. It's like this unicorn is chained to a fence. Maybe you got yourself stuck in some sort of situation, and now you're starting to see the truth here. Unicorns can also mean third party. Okay, you might have put yourself in a third party situation, and maybe this person found out about it, your twin flame, right? And I think things are about to come to life, or to light, to life maybe. So just be very careful, you know. Look for red flags. You might want to do some protection spells. Use salt. Salt is really good for that. You could put it on your doorstep, put it in your clothes, your pocket, your shoes. Take care, Gemini.